everyone, this is Chef Maxine from York Region Food Network, and it is time for What's for Dinner? Alright, so this week we are going to be making an all-purpose marinade that you can use to season all of your barbecue dishes, your soups, your stock, anything that you cook. This marinade is going to just kick it up a notch. So let's get ready to do it. This is a classic rub that can be used on any meats, perfect for the barbecue. So it can be used on meat or fish or any kind of vegetarian options as well. What we have here is some fresh herbs. So I have oregano, thyme, and some parsley, along with some onion, green onions, garlic, lime, some Scotch bonnet peppers, and some cloves and allspice. So we also have, this is an ingredient called brownin, and it's very commonly used in Caribbean cooking. But if you don't have this, I'm not going to send you to go running out to use it. What it does is just add some depth to the marinade, and it also just adds some flavor. But you can always substitute with some just some soy sauce. We'll do just about the same thing. And all we need to bring this together is a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of salt, and that's it. So you'll find this marinade in most Caribbean households, and it is as varied as there are people. So from each house to house, you're gonna find different variations of this exact same thing. But I'm gonna share with you what mine is today. So ideally you wanna hand chop all the ingredients, but it does take a lot of time. This is gonna all get kind of chopped together and then mixed together with a little bit of lime juice, some salt, and olive oil, and that's gonna make it into this really nice paste. So first things first, we're gonna start by chopping up our onion, garlic, and our green onions. Next, we'll prepare our herbs. It's okay if you get a little bit of stem here, because it's all going to get blended up. You just want to make sure you get rid of a lot of the woody, hard pieces of the thyme stem. Otherwise, it can be left in. Once our herbs are all ready, we're just going to give it a rough chop. All right, time for the hot pepper. I'm using a knife because the seeds, this is a Scotch bonnet pepper, which tends to be very hot, and the seeds are the part that are actually the spiciest. So depending on how spicy you want your marinade to be, then you can remove some of the seeds and then just keep the pepper. So I'll remove about half of the seeds and then I'll keep the other half because I do like it with a little bit of a kick. So next we will juice our limes. And the limes just help to bring out the flavors that are going to be found in your rub. So now it's just time to blend our rub together, our marinade together. So all the ingredients are going to go into my food processor, like this. I have my garlic, my onions, my herbs, all that's going in there, along with a little bit of clove. So we'll add some clove to that. And again, how much just depends on what flavors you like, so you can always adjust this to your personal family's taste. Okay, so a little bit of allspice, and I'm just going to do a healthy 4-5 finger pinch of salt. It'll take a little bit more, and I will add about a tablespoon of this brownin. If you're using soy sauce, you'll probably need 2. Then I'm going to blend all of it together till it forms a thick paste, and then slowly drizzle in our olive oil. I'll scrape down the sides and just check on the consistency. So it's still a little bit chunky, So I'm gonna scrape it, give it a stir, and then blend it some more, adding a little bit more of our olive oil until it forms a really nice paste. So let's take a look and see how it is. That looks perfect. So you can see it's into a nice paste. Everything is kind of blended in together. So it's all one. And this is perfect. So I have a mason jar here. And I'll transfer this marinade into our mason jar where you can keep it in your fridge for up to 3 months. So it's a great addition to your cooking. You can just keep it in the jar in your fridge, and anytime you're getting ready to hit the barbecue, or you're making a stew, or preparing any of your favorite meals, you can use this marinade to rub onto your meat and then just cook as usual. So there you have it. This is our all-purpose marinade that can be used on any kind of meat, veggie, protein, whatever. It's really awesome. What's yours? So you can share your favorite marinade with us below, and we look forward to seeing you next time on What's for Dinner.